This is The Scoop for Wednesday.
I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines. Amid a flurry of legal fights, the administration of Governor Ron DeSantis asked a federal appeals court yesterday to put on hold a judge's ruling that required winding down operations of a migrant detention facility in the Everglades. Attorneys for the state filed a motion at the 11th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals seeking a stay of a preliminary injunction issued last week by a U.S. district judge. It's in a lawsuit filed by environmental groups and joined by the Miccosukee tribe. If the stay is granted, it would put the preliminary injunction on hold while an underlying appeal of the judge's decision plays out. The state raised a series of issues in the motion, including that the preliminary injunction would harm efforts to detain people who are in the country without authorization. State officials have said they built the facility that Florida calls Alligator Alcatraz this summer to help with President Trump's deportation efforts. Workers in the city of Tampa can be seen removing crosswalk art in a photo posted yesterday to a Seminole Heights Facebook group. Meanwhile, WMNF's Chris Young reports Governor DeSantis is doubling down on his plan to remove street murals, including LGBTQ+ rainbow crosswalks across the state.
Governor DeSantis backed the removals at a press conference on Tuesday in Tampa.
We're not doing the commandeering of the roads to put up messaging.
Earlier this summer, the Florida Department of Transportation sent the removal notice to, quote, ensure the safety of the traveling public. Various cities across Florida have responded in different ways. Delray Beach and Key West have challenged the removal. After a request for an appeal was denied by FDOT, St. Petersburg Mayor Ken Welch encouraged, quote, good trouble, but no legal action was taken against the removal of 5 of the city's murals. Chris Young, WMNF News.
Denmark's foreign minister has summoned the top U.S. diplomat in the country after a report that people connected to President Trump have been carrying out covert influence operations in Greenland. Both Denmark and Greenland, which is a semi-autonomous Danish territory, says the territory is not for sale despite Trump's interest in taking control of it. Danish broadcaster DR reported today that at least 3 Americans have been involved in these covert operations. They allegedly compiled lists of U.S.-friendly Greenlanders and tried to influence local politics. Florida Attorney General James Utmeyer's office is urging the U.S. Supreme Court to reject arguments aimed at preventing Curtis Wyndham's execution tomorrow for the 1992 murders of 3 people in Orange County. The state's lawyers filed documents yesterday disputing a petition and motion for stay of execution. Wyndham's attorneys are arguing in part that he should not be executed because he received incompetent legal representation during his trial. They wrote that Wyndham's Sixth Amendment right to counsel was violated because his attorney was not qualified and that his conviction should be overturned. But lawyers in Utmeyer's office pointed to other courts, including the Florida Supreme Court, that have rejected such arguments. The Florida Supreme Court has declined to take up an attempt by Pulitzer Prize board members to halt a defamation lawsuit that President Trump filed after the board refused to rescind a 2018 award to the New York Times and the Washington Post. The Supreme Court's decision yesterday effectively leaves in place a May decision by the state's 4th District Court of Appeal that denied a request for a stay of the lawsuit. As is common, the Supreme Court did not explain its decision. The dispute stemmed from a lawsuit that Trump filed in 2022 contending that he was defamed by a statement posted online by the Pulitzer Board. That statement came after Trump requested that the board rescind the joint 2018 award to the 2 newspapers for reporting about alleged Russian interference in the 2016 election. The race to replace term-limited state representative James Buchanan, a Republican from Sarasota, continues to get more crowded. Sarasota Republican Jennifer Winkler, an insurance agency owner, opened a campaign account Friday to run in 2026 in Sarasota County's House District 74. That's according to the State Division of Elections website. Winkler joins Republicans Chris Felder, Lee Nichols, and Nick Pachota, as well as Democrat Nancy Simpson in the race. Buchanan is running for a state Senate seat next year. A river flood warning is in effect through tomorrow afternoon for the Little Manatee River at Waimama at US 301. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible today, highs in the low 90s. Tonight, mostly clear, overnight lows in the mid 70s. And tomorrow, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible with highs near 90. I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.